So there's a few things that I don't do as a married woman. Number one, I do not.
YouTube Wagwan. Hey, I thought I told y'all not to bring that bull into 2025. And y'all been bringing that bull into 2025 the whole time. January been full of bull. I got a video here today, and the video speaks for itself. Some of y'all just come online and decide I'm gonna embarrass myself today. I'm gonna do and say the dumbest thing I could possibly say to completely embarrass myself. I understand that everyone is entitled to their views and opinions, but sometimes you gotta think logically. You gotta think logically sometimes, because you have to understand what you're saying most likely is not making sense. And I'm only speaking to a certain group of people. You know, some people are just outlandish, like this video that I'm about to show you right now. So this video is basically about a wife who is basically bragging that she does, from what I gathered, it sounds like she does absolutely nothing for her husband, and she's basically bragging about that. She basically, I don't do things for grown ass men. Is basically what she's saying in her video. So let's watch that. Come back here, leave your thoughts, your comments, and I'm gonna leave my comments on this video. Let's peep what she had to say.
So there's a few things that I don't do as a married woman. Number one, I do not cook for my husband. I only cook for my children. My husband will be making his own breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Number two, I do not help him pay any bills. So if he is short on the rent, on utilities, or anything like that, it is not my problem. I will not be helping him out. His job is to provide for his family, so I am not financially contributing to any of the bills. Number three, I do not do his laundry. I have my own laundry and my children's laundry to do, so he could do his own. I won't help him put it away. I won't help him fold anything. That's his responsibility. Number four, he is responsible for replacing any of his essentials like soap, shampoo, anything like that. He needs to go buy it himself. Even if I'm at the store, I will not be replacing it for him. If he needs new underwear, new socks, or anything like that, that's for him to do. I'm not going to do it for him. I'm not going to enable a perfectly grown ass adult, because then they get used to that shit. So, no.
She's not gonna enable a grown ass adult. This is someone's wife saying this. So what do you do? What is it that would have been the better video to make? Make a video telling us what you do. Cause from this video, it seemed like this dude needs a divorce. Y'all seem more like roommates. This is what I would expect. Actually, I feel like even a roommate does more than this. If you have a roommate and they making breakfast, they probably gonna make a little bit for you too. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like if your roommate decides to go to Target or Walmart or wherever, and they know, oh, my roommate ran out of this. Hey, I'm at Walmart, Target, Vons right now. Do you need such and such? Bet, I got you. Even a roommate would do more than this woman as a wife. She says she don't cook for this man. So this means when he get home from work, her kids ate, he ate, or her kids ate, she ate. So now he just coming home from work and now he has to make his own food. So that means it don't sound like he eat with his family. I think we can assume that, right? Like we can assume he don't eat with his family. She says she doesn't cook him breakfast, lunch, or dinner. She only makes food for the kids. He has to make his own food. So that means when he comes home, if they eating together, that means he either brought something home, or he about to make himself something real quick so that he can eat with his family. This is the person that's providing for the house. She said he's supposed to be the provider. He should do these things. He's supposed to provide for us. That's what a man does. Well, yes, but what does a woman do? A woman also takes care of her husband. That is what women do. They take care of their husband. Yeah, the man is going to provide for you. He's going to protect you. He's going to take care of you. But women also, wives take care of their husbands. Like, what is it? Who taught her this? Who taught her that this is the way? We need to see the next video. I'm sure the next video is going to be talking about her being divorced. That's the video I need to see. I want to see that next one. Because there's no way you can have this attitude and stay married for long enough time. She said kids. So that means he's been around long enough to have multiple children with this woman. Like she said, my husband will be making his own breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It don't sound like she cares about this dude at all. It sounds like she looks at her husband as a way out. Because I feel like if you care about somebody, that's something you're gonna do naturally. To say I'm only cooking for my children, I don't cook for my husband, it doesn't make sense because it's like, yo, you're already in the kitchen anyway. You're already making food anyway. You're cooking anyway. What is it to make enough for everyone that lives in the house? You, the children, and your husband. Why do you only make enough just for you guys? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I feel like he bought the food, right? He bought the food and you making him make it himself. So when he comes home, there's no food ready for him. You're not going to be married that long. Why get married? She said she doesn't contribute to the bills. Now, that's not really the first time I've heard something like that. I've heard a number of women say they don't contribute to the bills, but she ain't cooking for them. She making it seem like she paying all the bills. So you don't do anything with the bills. She said that's his problem. No, that's y'all problem. If he can't pay the utilities, that's not his problem. That's going to be y'all problem. It's going to be everybody's problem in the house. If he can't pay the bills, he's not the only one that's going to suffer. You all will suffer. If he can't pay the bills, you're not going to be able to go to the grocery store to buy food for your kids if he can't pay the bills. Like it sound petty. She said, I don't do his laundry. So he has a separate hamper. I'm assuming he has a separate hamper from you and the kids have their own hamper. Because I would assume that you and your wife have the same hamper. Your kids have the same hamper. And you do all the laundry. You do yours, you do theirs. But that means he has a separate hamper. You do your laundry, you do the kids' laundry. And then he has to do his own laundry. As well as cook his breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And pay all the bills. And if he wants something from the grocery store, like deodorant or bath soap or anything like that, he has to go and get that himself too. Even though you already went to the grocery store to buy things like that for yourself and for your kids, he has to go there and get his own, because even though you're already there and your deodorant is right next to his deodorant, you will not be helping him at all. Why are you married? Why are you there? You're not a good wife, much less you're not a good girlfriend. You wouldn't even be a good girlfriend. You wouldn't even be a good roommate. If I had a roommate, I don't have a roommate, but if I did have a roommate and I went to the grocery store and I knew my roommate ran out of the soap that they like to use and I knew it was gone, or I knew that they were running low on their deodorant, whatever it was, I'm right there anyway. I'm gonna grab it. That's a roommate. You're a wife. So basically, she just makes her husband do everything on his own. He does everything on his own, as well as he pays all the bills, all of them. So I'm assuming that means he also is buying the groceries. He's doing everything. He's literally doing everything. And then on top of that, he has to come home. He has to cook his own food. He has to do his own grocery shopping. Her husband basically is alone. He's basically single. Her husband is basically single. You can meet someone and be with them for a few months that'll do those things for you. You can meet someone and be with them for 2 months or 1 month and they'll cook for you. You know what I mean? This person actually got married and she will literally do nothing for him. Can't really see how that's going to last too long. Like I said, that's worse than a roommate. But I want to know your thoughts. Please do me a favor. Like, comment, and subscribe. Send the video to one of your homies. I would like my subscribers to start going up a little faster. So please, if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, subscribe. That's all I got for today. Peace.